that, it's, like I said, I've not always been this cool.
You weren't that cool when I first met you.
I know. Being this cool, it's an ongoing process. You have to work with yourself. You have to, troubleshoot.
You've got a lot of troubleshooting left to do.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Honesty.
So anyway, our hour, and by hour I mean our Patriots beat the shit out of the Denver Broncos last night, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Do you remember why that makes me so happy?
Yes.
My ex-brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Peyton Manning.
Loves the Denver Broncos. And originally, I hated the premise because he always used to say, I love the Denver Broncos because my dad was a Denver Bronco fan. And I thought, what a fucking pussy. Who likes a football team based upon what their dad likes?
Well, it's usually pressed upon you as a small child, and that's just what you grow into being a fan of.
I don't think that he had the opportunity to choose.
That's what I'm saying, is when you're a baby and your dad's a big football fan, they're typically putting you in whatever team outfit.
True.
And so as you get older, it's just a thing. If they take you to games, whatever, typically you're going to get a shirt, and eventually you're just not old enough and you don't give a shit enough, and you just this is my life.
Yeah. See, I guess
I mean,
didn't grow
that's
up
like your
that.
kids. They're a Patriots fan because you're a Patriots fan.
That is not true. I've never pushed any of my sports teams.
You don't have to.
No. But it was the Super Bowl last year that made my kids Patriot fans.
No, it was before that.
No. I would dress them in Patriot gear, but they didn't give a shit enough about football.
Okay, you're talking about the Super Bowl from years ago.
No, I'm talking about last year's Super Bowl, where the Patriots came back to beat the Atlanta Falcons when they were down 21-3 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Grace was falling asleep during the game.
Yeah, until we started coming back and I started getting into it because, the first half of the game, they were upstairs, they were playing, they were coming downstairs, they didn't care. I was just watching the game mostly by myself. Grace was falling asleep on the couch. The game was over by all accounts, but then we scored a touchdown. And then London started wanting to play catch with the football, because he was seeing what was going on, and Daddy was getting more excited. And then we scored another touchdown. And then now I'm really
Yeah, but you guys have watched Patriots Super Bowls together before, and they know that.
We have not.
Yes, you have.
The Super Bowl before that, it was bedtime. It was 8 o'clock bedtime, and you're going to bed. So me and Mommy can stay up, get drunk, and watch the Super Bowl. So you got to get to bed. Get to bed. Go. Yeah, we took family pictures with us all wearing Patriot shit, but they weren't Patriot fans. It took that last year's Super Bowl before they both got amped up and they were excited. They couldn't believe this was happening, mostly because the announcers on the TV, they couldn't believe it was happening. Nobody could believe this. There's no way they come back and win this game. They come back, they tie the game, they go into overtime, and then they get the football and just march down the field, score a touchdown, Patriots win.
I know. I watched it.
It was amazing, and that's when my kids became Patriot fans. It wasn't because I dressed them in Patriots gear every day I sent them off to fucking school. I mean, it was just they got involved,
Well, yeah, that's what happens as they get older. They get involved.
Chavez.
You're an idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's wearing something. We'll talk about it after the break. Thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show. So, all right. So, Tiny Life Supply. I am with Scarlett right now, and she loves getting away. She loves getting out in the woods and loves, just being away from all the hustle and bustle and the city lights and the boop boop, the cars going by. Anyway, check out tinylifesupply.com. It's a community that helps you
in your journey going through just trying to break away. And it sounds amazing. It really does. I'm in. Go to tinylifesupply.com. nwhempproducts.com, man. If you want oils, if you want anything to think about hemp, I mean, go to nwhempproducts.com right now. Their website is clean. You can buy anything that you want at any point and just check out, and then they'll ship it to you. Hemp, nwhempproducts.com. All right, guys, I know nothing about coffee other than the fact that I want a cup of coffee. Not every morning, but some mornings. And I'm telling you, Sally-Sues.com. SUES.com. Commercial coffee roasting company. Organic. Fair trade. Everything is good. Go to Sally-Sues.com.
Hey, what's going on? This is AJ Styles, your United States WWE champion. But you are listening to The Bill and Joe Show on iTunes and iHeartRadio, and you are phenomenal.
I don't understand how you drink during the day like this.
How I drink during the day? You don't understand?
No, I don't understand the want to be drunk all day and night.
Well, one day maybe you'll understand.
No, I won't.
One day you might reach
No.
that plateau where sometimes
you've been doing it
on
for
a day
so
off,
long.
you know, you just want to just get fucked up.
You do it.
Drink.
I do it like one. I don't even remember the last time I drank and was drunk.
Fantastic. Good for you. Anyway, welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. I'm here with Chavez E. Chavez from Young Guns, wearing a Last of the Mohicans blanket for warmth, even though it's hot as hell in here.
I'm cold.
You're always cold.
Yeah, because sleeping in the same bed with you, who's a fucking heater, and then having to not have that heat, yeah, you get cold. Nasty ass Jaeger.
Didn't we talk about this last night?
What?
We got to work on our timing. You know, when you take a sip of your wine, that means that I need to kind of feel.
I'm not drinking anything.
I know, but I was just taking a drink, and you're supposed to keep the conversation going so there's no dead space.
Sorry. There's been plenty of dead space before in your show. It's fine. It'll be okay.
Anyway. So, we're going to spend the afternoon watching what I consider two of the best movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Young Guns and Young Guns 2. Now, we kind of started watching this together over the phone a couple nights ago. Yeah. And I was impressed that I almost perfectly sunk our timing on watching it.
Synced.
No. Sunk. Past tense of sink. Who's the English major? Yeah, that's right.
Surprising.
Anyway, so we're going to spend the afternoon watching that, and we were watching it over the phone. We started to, and then you had an appointment you had to go to, so we stopped. Well, you stopped. I kept watching it because I can literally watch that movie every day and never get sick of either one of them. And you were saying that I'm kind of the person that, especially when it comes to a movie that really means a lot to me, and especially with the history behind it. Like, okay, so if you ever watch a movie that has to do with Jack the Ripper, mm-hmm. I'm your man. I know everything there is to know about Jack the Ripper. Everything. You want to know why? Do you know who Jack the Ripper is?
I remember seeing that movie in high school once.
You mean From Hell with Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Yeah, that piece of shit. Worst version.
I think we walked out of it.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, I hated that movie too. I still watch it.
I need a drink.
I still watch it. Help yourself. Or are you gonna hold it while you gonna hold down the fort while I go make you a drink?
I don't want like a drink. It's fucking 11 o'clock.
All right. Anyway,
Just want
so
water.
Jack the Ripper is from London.
Naturally.
Okay. So as everybody who listens to the show knows, I'm addicted to everything London. I mean, for Christ's sake, my son is named after London. So
You just didn't spell that one right. English major.
I didn't spell it right because I wanted it to be unique. And for my son, my one and only son, you know, I wanted him to grow up with a name that commanded respect, integrity, and honor. And I thought, what better name than London? Did you know we were between two names with him? There was London and Fenway. Do you think we made the right choice? When you look at him, can you see, hey, Fen, come here?
No.
No? You don't see him. You don't see a Fenway when you look at him.
No.
But see, the weird thing is, psychologically, if we would have named him Fenway and we'd be having the same conversation and I would have said, can you see a London? You'd be like, no. No, you get used to, it's just your name.
But you can change it if it's not fitting. And why would you name him Fenway? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Fenway is the Boston Red Sox baseball park.
Right.
Right.
And you were Cardinals fans, so...
Well, I was also, at the time, really behind the Red Sox. I still am. I'm a Red Sox because I hate the Yankees. And I've always liked the Red Sox. And, I mean, talk about the Patriots, Red Sox, Boston, Mass... And that all ties into London because that's, you know, where the first settlers came from London. They were, you know, this is all history stuff.
Yeah, you have this whole timeline.
I do. And everything in my... Shit, I married a woman named Britt. Like, come on. Like, everything I've done has been, you know, well documented that it's all got a thing. It's all got a thing. It's all got a thing.
Yeah, now it's ended.
Well, yeah. Now that storyline has ended, but so much more yet to come.
Oh, like what?
Anyway, Jack the Ripper. He killed prostitutes. Mm-hmm. He would find whores, or as they were called back then, ladies of the cloth, in certain circles, and what that meant was. These were ladies that were willing to take off their clothes and have sex with you for financial gain. Now, at the time, grapes were it was a delicacy.
Delicacy.
Yes. Grapes. So Jack would always, every one of the prostitutes, they would have fresh grapes in their hand because he would entice
them. Put them in their mouth.
No, he would allow them to eat a couple before he cut them from, you know, the throat to the vagina and removed everything. It was surgical. Nobody understood what the fuck. No, we had not seen anything like this before. They couldn't catch him. London Yard couldn't figure out who this man was. Now, there's speculation all over the place. The movie that you referred to, From Hell, speculated that he was part of this cult, and he kind of went rogue, and he was affiliated with a queen. Like, there's a whole bunch of theories. But the fascinating thing is nobody's ever found out. Nobody. We still ponder to this day. There's still specials on History Channel. Who was Jack the Ripper? Why could we not find him? We found everybody else.
I don't know.
So Young Guns has similar Billy the Kid. Nobody knew who he was. So when we started watching the movie last night, I have all this information just stored up inside of me that makes me excited to talk about. And you're the kind of person that watches a movie and needs to watch it in complete
I don't need to watch it in complete silence. I'm okay with a comment here and there, but you, like, gotta pause it. And let me tell you about this. Do you understand what's going on? I'm like, I can't even hear their conversation because you